Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Money Market Review. I believe everyone can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, kindly drop a yes in the chat box. If you can all hear me, kindly drop a yes in the chat box. Thank you. I believe everyone can hear me then. All right. Good morning once again, and welcome to another edition of the Money Market Review. So without wasting our time, we'll look at the news to expect and the impact of the ones that's been released, and then how we can take advantage of price movement in the market. So I'll be sharing my screen. Hello, can we all hear me now? Can we all hear me, please? All right, thank you. Okay. So I was saying that this week there's not much of high impact news this week. All right. So and today we only have one, and that's from the GBP zone. That's the retail sales that came out this morning, 7 a.m. and came out not so good for the economy. All right. I also mentioned that we had unemployment came yesterday that came out more like neutral because there's no more difference between the forecast and the actual. All right. So we all know that earlier this week, I think on Tuesday, the Fed chair spoke and mentioned that they are planning on leaving rates higher for longer to monitor how the economy will do. All right. And also to see the release of the data that will be coming out going forward, all right, from their zone. Okay, to see whether they will increase interest, they will cut down on interest rates rather, or leave it as it is. But for now, it's saying that they are not rushing to cut down on interest rate. So the expectation now that the rate cuts will be by June might no longer be that strong. All right. So let's look at what the market is doing this morning. More like we'll be trading technically this morning because there's no much of high impact news for today. We have other news coming out from the GBP zones, CNY, and the Eurozone, but they are all medium impact. So let's see what the market is doing this morning and how we can take advantage of price movement. Okay, so can we all hear me? All right, so let's look at what the dollar index is doing this morning, because it's also good to also check dollar index so as to know what to expect when paired against other currencies. All right. Okay. You can see how dollar index is moving this morning. All right. Let's see. If you check on daily time frame, we saw how dollar closed yesterday. It closed bullish yesterday. All right. So, but for this morning, if you'll be taking anything or taking any entries on dollar index, I'll just advise to wait for price to close below this my 21 period moving average. And then that's to enter before you can think of entering a sell. Although I'm taking this entry on 1 hour, we'll still check on 15 minutes to see if our entry is a safe point to enter the market. All right. And if you're looking at buying, also wait for price to close above this my 5 period moving average before you take any buy position. All right. So can you all see my screen? Can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we can see it on 15-minute time frame. It's close to our entry. Dollar is currently selling this morning. All right. So I'm sure we know what to expect when we pair it with the likes of Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, and the likes. All right. So for this morning, if you'll be selling dollar, I would advise you for risk takers, we may want to enter an instant sell on this instrument and take our profits anywhere before this weak support. For conservative traders, we may want to wait for price to close below because we can see how price is moving, right? This is 15-minute time frame. We may want to wait for price to close below 105.860, 105.860 before we take our sell entry, and then wait for price and take our profit anywhere around 105.806, anywhere around 105.806. I say we can take our entry, our sell entry, if price is able to close below 105.860 and take our profit anywhere around 105.806. All right, so that's for the sell entry. And then if you're looking to buy, I'll just say wait for price to close above this point. Yes. It's better to look for entries that will keep your funds safe, all right? So wait for price to close above 106.078, 106.078, and take your profits anywhere before this untested resistance. Anywhere before the untested resistance at price 106.115, 106.115. That's the entry for dollar index. So let's look at what GBP USD is doing at the moment. Let's look at what GBP. Can you see when GBP is paired against the dollar now? You see what to expect because you already check the dollar index to see how dollar index is moving. All right. So for GBP USD, we may want to enter a buy. I will not advise on an instant buy. All right. So I'll just advise to wait for price to close above 1.24431, 1.24431, 1.24431, and take your profit at price anywhere at price 1.24475. Remember, you don't have to wait for price to hit your TP before you exit the market. All right. So if price can hit your TP for this, your buy entry, you may want to set a sell limit at this point and sell all the way down instead of waiting for price to get somewhere around here before taking your sell entry. If you don't know the difference between sell limit and sell stop, kindly reach out to your account manager for further clarification on the difference between sell limit and sell stop. All right. So to take a sell entry on this point, don't forget to still check on our smaller time frame to be sure that our entries are safe. All right. Okay, good. Okay, so you may want to set your sell entry for GBP USD. That's an alternative entry if price is able to close below 1.24190, 1.24190, and take your profit at price 1.24144, 1.24144. But my general preference for GBP USD this morning is a buy. All right. Okay, so I believe we've gotten that entry for GBP USD. So let's move to Euro USD. Let's see what Euro USD is doing. Because we saw what dollar index was doing this morning, you can see how Euro USD is also moving, all right? So Euro USD is also acting the same way or moving the same way as GBP USD because currently dollar is selling, and that's what to expect when you pair Euro USD, when you pair dollar with when dollar is a good currency. If dollar was a base currency, you see the decline in this chart. All right, it to be on a downtrend. Okay, so my preference for Euro USD also is a buy, but I would love for price to close above the high of this current high before taking any entry. If price can close above this current high, then it is safe to say you enter your buy. All right, so if you check on 1 hour time frame, the buy entry is actually at a resistance. So you don't want to enter your buy at a resistance. That's why it's good to also check on that time frame before taking your entries. All right. So okay. So if price is able to close above 1.06613, I'll take my buy entry for Euro USD. If price is able to close above 1.06613, and then take my profit anywhere around anywhere before this week's resistance, 1.06650. 1.06650, because there's no fundamental move in the market today. So I really do not expect that price will move as high as getting to this weak resistance. All right. So, but if you get there, you might decide to enter another buy. There's no end to the number of entries you can take in the market as long as you have enough funds in your account to take those trades. All right. So your buy entry for Euro USD will be if price is able to close above 1.06613, and then take your profit anywhere around 1.06650. 1.06650. Alternatively, for a sell, you may want to take your sell entry. You can see it's coming down. So this is a Toncoat resistance. Price is actually coming down, but yes, I still see this instrument pushing up. So my preference is still a buy on this instrument. All right. Okay, so let's check it on higher time frame to be sure our entries are safe. All right. So okay, so if price is able to close below 1.06318, I'll take a sell, my sell entry on Euro USD, 1.06318, and take my profit anywhere around 1.06254. 1.06254. All right. So that's that for Euro USD. So let's look at USD CAD. You can see the decline in USD CAD, because we saw earlier that dollar was actually on a downtrend, was pushing down. All right. So now it's almost at a verified support. It's almost at a verified support. All right. So I would rather we wait for price to break this support before we take our sell entry on USD CAD. All right. I would rather we wait for price to close below this verified support before taking as entry on USD CAD. All right. So if price is able to close below 1.37414, it's take a sell on USD CAD rather, and take a profit anywhere before this verified support. The price is able to close below this first verified support, which at price 1.37414. 1.37414. We take our sell entry and take our profit anywhere before the next verified support at price 1.37321. 1.37321. All right. So, but alternatively, if price is able to close above this my 21 period moving average, I'll take a buy entry. If price is able to close above 1.37825. All right. 1.37825. I take my buy entry and take my profit anywhere around 1.37903. 1.37903. All right. So that's our take on USD CAD for this morning. All right. So let's look at one more currency pair. Okay. Let's look at NZD USD. All right. Okay, so we can see how NZD-USD opened this morning. It actually sold in the early hours of today, but it's currently on an uptrend. But I still expect this instrument to sell. All right. But I would love to take my sell if price is able to close below 0.58718. If price is able to close below 0.58718 for NZD-USD, I'll take a sell entry and then take my profit anywhere before this untested support at price 0.58632. 0.58632, 0.58632. Alternatively, if price is able to close above this, my 21 period moving average, all right, I'll take my buy entry at this point and then take my profit anywhere before this untested resistance. If price is able to close above 0.59061, 0.59061, I'll take my buy entry for NZD-USD and then take my profits anywhere around 0.59208, 0.59208. So let's look at USD JPY. All right. So let's look at USD JPY. Okay. So we can see how USD JPY has been moving. So for this morning, I still expect this instrument to push up, all right? But I'll wait for a price to break above this my weak resistance before taking a buy entry on this instrument this morning. If price is able to break above 154.492, 154.492, 154.492, and then take my profit anywhere before this proving resistance at price 154.581, 154.581. I take the entries again. If price is able to close above 154.492, take a buy entry and take a profit anywhere before the proving resistance at price 154.581. Okay, alternatively, if price is able to close below this point, I'll take a sell entry. If price is able to close below 154.333, 154.333, I'll take a sell on USD JPY and take my profit before this 21 period moving average at price 154.284, 154.284. All right, so that's that on currency pairs. So my colleague is going to continue with the rest of the instrument. Thank you.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, traders of all nations. My name is Valentine, also known as ValFX. Yes, welcome to the second part of the morning market review. I hope you're all doing great and we're ready to make some money for ourselves this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. All right, so ensure you do have your account funded. If you do not, feel free to go to your client's office, fund your trading account, and let's get started and make money. If you do not have enough, hey, use money to make money. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to go straight into the indices market for this morning. I know most of us do enjoy trading the indices market. Please, I believe everybody can hear me. I believe everybody can hear me. So I'll go now to share my chat so we can all see. Okay, so let's look at US 100 this morning. Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Peter. Awesome. Now let's look at US 100 this morning. Now we can see on the 1 hour time frame, US 100 looks like it has been on a downward movement for a while, and we can see there's a kind of a pattern here where it ranges, pushes down, ranges, pushes down, trying to range back up again, just like it did here, just like it did here, just like it did here as well. Okay, so let's also see now. This looks like it has actually come to a support region, and it's a very strong rejection candle here, more like a hammer. All right, and then we see this happening. So for me, I'm going to say let's wait it out. All right, let's take a sell once price is able to get into this region. Yes, you sell from here. Okay, let's sell from this region. So more or less a buy sell limit. Okay, I'm going to mark this region for us on US 100. So once price is able to enter these regions, you can take your sales. Hey, you can stack, you can scalp multiple entries and take it all the way down. So from the regions between 17591.32, 17591.32, 17591.32, and okay, let me adjust this a bit. Yes, and 17821.62. 17821.62. All right. So can take your sales once price is able to enter into that region, because there's a very good chance that it wants to try to come back to this range, retest, and then push back down. Want to make enough, as much money as you can in the market this morning. So for my take profit region, just going to mark this, turn into green. All right. So this will be our take profit regions. Okay. On US 100. So remember, you need good funds to be able to trade this properly. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Awesome. All right. So from take our profit once price is able to go into the regions of 17314.78, 17314.78, and 16963.94. So those are our take profit regions. Once price is able to trigger your sell in this region, go straight down into this region and start taking your profits. Patience is the name of the game. Now, if price doesn't even come here before it starts selling, once you enter these regions, you can still take your sales and take your profits. All right. So if price doesn't get here to trigger, once price enters this region, you can still take your sales and take your profits. Okay, you can still take your sales and take your profits into this region. But for best to make as much as you can, wait for it to get to this stop, triggers your entry and starts to sell into this region, you can take your profit. All right. Again, for the entry positions, 17591.32 and 17521.62. Our take profit regions, 17314.78, 17314.78, and 17963.94. Okay, so let's go now to US 2000. All right. All right. So years 2000. Remember, you do need good funds to be able to trade this appropriately and conveniently without fear of losing your accounts, because you'll be able to hold your drawdowns. All right, for years 2000, you want to be very, very cautious with that. And yes, if you want to learn how to get to fund your trading account through your client's office, follow my YouTube page, subscribe, like, and share. I just dropped the link. You can also learn some basic trading techniques and strategies, and also basic trading knowledge as well. And yes, if you want to also learn to scalp, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, and share. All right. Okay, so for years 2000, let's look at years 2000. We can see years 2000 is actually doing the same thing as the years on. Yes, most times they tend to actually behave the same way, So for years 2000 is already at that range. So I'm just going to do this. Yes, it's a very good time to sell. It's a very good time to sell. Okay. So however, I just want to wait for it to come into this region properly, do a retest, and then you'd go in for your sell. All right, you can see broke structure here is trying to retest. You can wait for the confirmation candle if you want. You can wait for a confirmation candle if you want. So if it doesn't get here, you can wait for a confirmation candle, then still going for your sell. If you're wondering what I'm talking about and you do not understand, please join our virtual training classes, or you join our physical classes in cities near you to actually learn more. Okay, so you can wait for either a bearish engulfing, an inverted hammer, you understand, or a doji to be able to confirm for a sell. So you can sell once price is able to get into 1953.8, 1953.8, 1953.8, and 1976.8, 1976.8. So our take profit regions we marked here. Remember, you do not have to wait for take profit, rather for the end of the squared shape. Once price is in, you're using a good enough lot size, you should be out, take your money and go out of the market. All right, so for the online classes, Mondays and Tuesdays, 10 a.m. and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 6 p.m. All right, so join our virtual training classes to learn a whole lot more on trading. And yes, for our physical classes, you can do that Mondays through Thursdays by 10 a.m. Mondays through Thursdays by 10 a.m. Lagos, Ibadan, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. And yes, in other cities where we come visiting. Okay, so for years 2000, for sell entry, you get to 1953.8, 1953.8, 1953.8, and 1976.8. Those are your sell entry regions, and it gets into 1932.5 and 1900.9. That is your take profit region. Again, as I said, if it doesn't trigger here, wait for a confirmation bearish movement and you enter your sell. Or if it doesn't get to this top, once it gets into this region, you can still take your sells and take your profits. You can scalp it once you enter this region. You can scalp and then vamos. All right. So do we have scalpers in the house? Let's go to the shorter time frame to see what we can do on US 2000. So you can see for our scalpers, it's already safe to say you can go in for your sells. All right. So if you're a scalper, good lot size, like I always say, good lot size, minimal pips, good volume equals to good money. Your sell is in order for our scalpers. Feel free to take your profits once price is able to enter into this region. So you can start taking your profits. You should already be in the market if you're a scalper. This is a very good bearish movement right now. Take your profit once price is able to enter here, 1943.7 and 1936.4. For our scalpers in the house, you should already be in good profit. All right. So yes, you can go in for your sell already. If you're a scalper, I repeat, if you're a scalper, yep, you should already be in good profits. As I'm talking, if you have taken the sales, you should already be in good profits. Good lot size. Remember, you need good lot size to be able to make money while scalping. Okay. You can open multiple times, take, close, take, close, take, close. You can stack, open 3, 4 at the same time, and then close all at the same time as well. All right, so we are good to go. All right, then. So again, for our take profit region, 1943.7 and 1936.4 for our scalpers in the house. All right, so let's go now to, as you see, very good sell. You're already in good profit. Please, who is taking these sells with me? Can I have a witness in the house? All right, then. So let's go now for gold. Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold. So remember, for the year 2000, as I said, you don't have to wait so long. If you have used the big enough lot size, those movements already could have given you good money, and you should be out of the market already. Now let's look at gold. Gold has been on on rampage for a very long time for a buy, and it seems like it's trying to continue that rampage as well. Let's look at gold on the monthly time frame. You can see gold keeps shattering resistance points. I think this is at the highest it has gone for a very long time. All right, so for our swing traders, buy gold though. If you are a swing trader right now, you can say, however, it looks like gold is trying to make a little bit of retracement before it pushes back up again. So for our swing traders, now for you to be able to swing trade, you need very good funds in your trading account. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million and above. It's a very good lot size to withstand any drawdowns. Okay. For our swing traders on gold. So at this August, if you're a beginner, please join our virtual training classes or speak to your account manager so you can learn more. This is not for you if you're a beginner, please. All right. So for our swing traders, we can see that price range around this point, lasted this resistance, which has now turned into a support, and it's going up, up and away. So let's go in for our buys. Let's wait it out. Wait for it. All right. It's doing a retracement. You can wait for it to go up into this region. All right. Or you can wait for it to come and test this low before you continue your buy. Let's look at it on the weekly time frame as well. You can wait for it to test the low of this previous candle, then you buy from there. That is one way to do it. Or you can wait for it to break this previous high and continue upwards. So at price level 2443.21 and 2602.71 for our swing traders in the house, 2443.21 and 2602.71. This is on gold, please. Gold. All right, 2443.21 and 2602.71. All right. Oh, say yes, I don't have a bearish preference for gold because with what I'm seeing on the gold is going to continue going upwards, right? You can wait for it to do a little bit of retracement just at this week here. If you have the patience, you can wait for it to get here, but there's a chance it might not. But hey, because of the pullback now, these rejections here look like it's trying to create a form of a resistance. So we can wait for it to see what we can do here, come back just like it did here. It retraced back a bit and then continued pushing upwards. So I'm guessing, I want to believe you can see that identical candles is trying to do the same thing here again. So once it does this again, you can wait for a bit of a retracement down here and then pushes back up, or you can just go in straight at the regions I have given you. Okay. Now let's look at it on the hourly time frame for our intraday traders. We can see that it has actually retested here. Okay, it has retested this verified support and it's looking at going continuously upward. Now we see this bullish candle that has formed there, all right, which is looking like a reversal pattern upwards. Okay, so we can wait for the confirmation of this candle before we continue for our buy. So if this candle closes bullish, you can go in for your buy. Once this candle closes bullish, you can go in for a buy, or you can wait for the 3 white soldiers. That means the 3rd bullish candle, then you can go in for a buy. But as I said, the trend is your friend. Do not trade against the trend. So let's wait for it to break above this region, break into this region for our buy entries. Okay, so once price is able to break into the region 2398.91, 2398.91, 2398.91, all the way to 2425.53. Again, you do not have to wait for take profit. That's for the end of this shaped squared shape. All right, if you're good enough profit, take your money and vamoose. All righty then. Okay, I'm just going to give a bearish preference for the sake of it, although I do not expect this guy to sell. I do not expect this guy to sell, but just for the sake of it, if it breaks below this low here, below the verified support, we can go in for a sell. That is our price level 2367.92. 97, that's 2367.97 and 2356.40 for our sell, which I did not expect it to do, but hey. All right, so my preference for gold this morning is a strong buy. It's a strong buy. Once price is able to break into those region, you can go in for your buys, or you wait for 3 white soldiers, then enter your buy for a confirmation for your buy. All right, I believe that is clear and good enough. As I said, if you want to learn more, all right, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share, like, you can drop comments as well, whatever you want, which other videos you want me to drop, put out there for you. Feel free to do that. Okay. Somebody has been clamoring for ES30. This person has been clamoring for ES30. Are you in the trade on ES30? Because the way you have just been singing ES30, ES30. What if I don't say what you like now? Maybe you're in a buy and I'm going to tell you that ES30 will sell. What will you do? Okay, you should know. All right then. So let's look at ES30. As I said, the indices tend to actually move the same way. We can also see ES30 probably doing the same thing already. Okay, so let's look at this on the 1 hour time frame as well. Okay, however, now ES30 seems to be trying to break this guy. However, although I still believe that it is doing a retest, we can see proven support resistance here, made another here, made another here, and definitely this looks like another one. All right, so this is just a retest, and then it's going to come down here. However, I want to be cautious and wait for a confirmation. Now, if this candle closes bearish or like an inverted hammer, all right, it's a indication that it wants to start selling from there. Then you wait for a bearish confirmation. So after the close of this candle, so let's see. Let me put my candle time countdown. Okay, yes, the candle countdown, you can get this. Speak to account manager to learn how to actually get this. So you can see when this candle is going to close. So this candle is going to close in the next 16 minutes. So let's say in the next 16 minutes, this candle closes. All right, you can wait for the next one to confirm as well. Okay, for your sell, you can wait for a inverted hammer, doji, and then the confirmation, bearish confirmation to continue your sell. But if it breaks above, you want to be clear of this region. Okay, so I'm going to be putting my buy here, although I'm still in for a sell because you can see the overall trend at this time for a sell. Okay, that's the YouTube link. All right, so we can see, let me look at the overall trend on the weekly time frame. Move on the monthly time frame, it's been on a very sharp sell. So we can see that ES 2000 is looking like it's going to be selling. All right, so we can, however, you might just want to try and push up, or we can see that it's trying to break it. So if it breaks it for a buy, once it enters this region, we can go in, but my preference is still going to be a sell. It's just trying to do a retest here. So for our sell entries, I'm going to mark this region. So once price is able to come into this region, you can go in for your sell and take your money. All right, good lot size, minimal pips, good volume equals to great profit, like I always say. So for our buy position, let's go in once price is able to break into the levels 37964. You can always see the prices here. They are already marked in red here, so you don't have to wait for me to call them. I believe everybody can see that. So for our buy, 37964 and 38328, 37964 and 38328. For our sell, 37702, 37702, and 37296. 37296. For our buy again, 37964, 37964, and 38328. For our sell, 37702 and 37296. All right. So yes, with that said, remember you can become a VIP client. Okay, speak to our account manager to learn how to become a VIP client. You can get most of these indicators, softwares, and strategies for free, one-on-one sessions as well. All right, and also we'll be having seminars across the countries today as well. We are having at Osogbo. If you're in Osogbo, hey, feel free. We are sending two of our best analysts to Osogbo Halatra Hotel. All right, that is Anita and Sam Banks. Do not miss it if you're in Osogbo. Okay, and also in Asaba as well. Day 2 in Asaba. If you miss day 1, you can go in for day 2 today as well. And also we are having at Ekiti today. Okay. Also Enugu, Abuja as well. Now Abuja will be tomorrow. Abuja will be tomorrow. Then we also have Ibadan as well today. Okay, that's day 2. All right, so Abuja is for Saturday. So if you're in Abuja, feel free to go to the seminar tomorrow. All right, and also as I said again, Osogbo, we are having that today, and we are also having in Lagos today, day 2 as well. Yes. All right. So yes, that is that. And remember, you can also be a partner of Rally Trade and earn in USD. All right. And earn in USD. All right. Learn how to become a Rally Trade partner. Partner with us. Come with your friends, your family members to the seminars, and let's make good money for ourselves. Okay. Just like I mentioned, to learn more, subscribe, like, and share the YouTube channel, and drop any comments. Tell me how it has been able to assist and what else you want me to put out for you. All right. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining the Morning Market Review. Remember, we do this Mondays through Fridays, 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. Mondays to Fridays. Also, remember, if you want to learn how to trade the currency live sessions, yes, whereby we focus majorly on currency pairs. Yes, you can make a whole lot of money. Come find out the secrets of trading currency pairs. You make a whole lot of money trading currency as well, and it's less volatile, less risky, and very profitable. That is done Mondays to Fridays by 1 p.m. Speak to account managers to know how to do that. And our New York Trade live trading session holds every day at 2 p.m. as well. Virtual training classes 10 a.m. Mondays and Tuesdays, and 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Okay. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining again this beautiful morning. My name again is Valentine, also known as Val FX. Do have yourselves a peaceful and profitable day ahead, and a very lovely weekend. Peace.